in Spain and already entering his 5th year as a ref in the top flight. Zinedine Zidane, the iconic one, the best manager according to FIFA. I'm sure he's glad there's not a revote at the moment, as he has been struggling just a touch, although not as bad as Michel, who in many ways a bit of a surprise to still be here. Although on recent form, Mateo, over the last 3 matches, Malaga has actually done better than Real.
2 wins in their last 3. That's their only 2 wins of the season.
He'll getting set, and we are just about ready to get underway. Il Manzano with the whistle to get us underway on a bit of an overcast day in the nation's capital. Temperature hovering at 60 degrees. They have not even scored a goal away from the Rose Garden. Driven, headed up, and just over. Good delivery coming from Marcelo, but Lucas Vazquez misses the mark.
Plenty of interchangeability the first time Real Madrid do get forward. You see Benzema, he was moving out.
Maybe getting healthy as we head towards the winter break. A look away pass from Vazquez. Isco to the near post and diving in to punch it away.
The left back, ex-Real Madrid Castilla. There's 2 ex-Real Madrid Castilla players in this back line, both Juancar and Luis Hernandez. Know this city very well, both Madrid born.
In 11 years for Real Madrid, something's got to give. Roland looking for a foul, none coming. Here's Ronaldo from long range, bouncing harmlessly wide.
Can't really fault him for taking, even though he's saying sorry to Lucas Vazquez, who was making an inviting run past the final defender. This is the kind of strike that we've seen Ronaldo put away so many times. From a very difficult angle, he has to whip this one in with so much pace. Forget placement. Real Betis a side that's hot and cold, losing at the Bernabeu.
Marcelo again. That seems to be the focal point. Ronaldo off the crossbar, and Benzema there to hit the back of the net. He's not on the scoreboard himself, but he sets it up through Marcelo, and Real Madrid in front 10 minutes in.
It's a world-class ball from Marcelo, constantly bombing up and down that left-hand side. It's not the first lovely cross he's put in. Sees Ronaldo making that run to the back post. He knows that Ronaldo's going to win that one-on-one aerial match every single time. There's a bit of separation between Ronaldo and Diego Gonzalez, and he's cursed at this point. That should have been in from Ronaldo, but it doesn't matter. He inadvertently sets up Benzema. But look at the way that he's drifting away from goal. Ronaldo, he's still able to contort his neck muscles and get that one nearly to fall under the crossbar.
Marcelo sending that ball to where hardly anyone but Ronaldo could get there in the corner. Ronaldo lurking at that back post. Vazquez cutting all the way over to the left flank. Kroos looking. Met by Carvajal, slapped away by Roberto for the defense. Take another look here.
What a ball.
Ronaldo hoping for a drop.
Yeah, Juancar post. A decent stab at it.
Nice idea. Roland meets it and buries it. Settling it on the chest. And before Vallejo could react, we're tied at 1. And the whistle's raining down from the Bernabeu.
A little bit of separation here between Roland and the defender. Take a look as his ball's flighted in. 2 dangerous opportunities back-to-back for Malaga. And it didn't take long for the whistles, but might have to look at the young center back here, as Vallejo is the closest one to Roland. For some reason, he takes a step to his left. Vallejo, look as the ball's flighted in. The center back's right alongside him.
Headed, slapped, but into the corner. Casemiro. His shot earns the corner, and it pays off in a go-ahead goal. A goal fest at the Bernabeu in the early going.
I haven't seen the best aerial defending from Malaga. 21 minutes in. It's another dangerous header from Real Madrid, one of the best teams in the world in the air. Casemiro, acres of space.
The chest of Hernandez, still fighting for it. Keiko, dragging Kroos to the goal line. Across for Castro, touched away by Varane.
This is not a bad ball from Keiko. He just lifts it over the goalkeeper, Casilla. Chori was trying to just head it back towards Roland. Unfortunately for Real Madrid, Varane comes in and just closes.
Cross snuck in. Vasquez punched away Roberto. Ronaldo trying to find the corner. And now it's Vasquez down for the third straight tackle. And this one seems to be the most severe.
Holding on to that ankle. He's had a good game. Lucas.
Again switching, liking life on the chalk line. Dangerous for Ronaldo. Roberto reaches out and slaps it away in midair.
Well, it's a sarcastic smile from Ronaldo, asking what does he have to do to put one in the back of the net. What a header.
What a save.
What a cross as well. Carvajal, both Carvajal and Marcelo putting in a bunch of pearls in this game, and Roberto showing why he's been Malaga's MVP. Another acrobat.
Final seconds of the opening half, driven low and wide of Casilla's net. And Alberto Peñaranda, his first shot towards goal on the game. Opened it, Roland equalized it, Casemiro put Real back in front. The header across goes in, but they're going to call a foul in the box and then the whistle to end the half. Best looking on in disbelief. The ball does end up in the back of the net, but he'll...
Was that a push off from Best, maybe?
Over
their called?
Carvajal.
Didn't look like a foul. Didn't look like a foul.
Like it should be an equalizing goal.
Yeah, maybe it was the push off before on the forearm that was called late.
Controversy to win. Down in for Benzema. Tries to get the ball across, but two defenders in front. Drops it back for close. And his laser beam parried away by Roberto for a corner.
It's the Kroos specialty, that late arriving run. Lovely pullback right here as Kroos just he had to take the pace off the ball and side foot, and that's why he didn't drive through it. Just needs to redirect that pace towards goal.
Casemiro, deflection. Down goes Kiko, but there's no one to
been way more than just 2 goals for Real Madrid had it not been for several very good saves from the 31-year-old. Look at that shot that nearly...
Venezuelan does get it. Keiko back to Adalberto, but his touch fails. Poorly cleared by Varane. Keiko in the middle of the park. Jordi Castro. Oh,
it's in.
Bounces it past Kiko, and Malaga has tied it. Jordi, the second for Malaga, who had not scored all season long away from home.
The amount of space that these midfielders for Malaga have gotten outside the box, absolutely shocking. There was a shot earlier from Recio from distance. Where are the midfielders to close down? Why was Chori given all this room to operate, to pick out his spot? After that little clearance from Varane, Keiko just sees Chori wide open. Vallejo's not really running towards him. The midfielders are nowhere to be found. There's a lot of separation between the two lines of...
Casemiro delicately touched in for Vasquez. A little stutter step gets it across, headed back into the middle by Varane, and Ronaldo can't turn it towards net.
Oh, it's happening again. So close to getting another goal. Could have had almost a hat trick. The header off the crossbar. The header that was saved by Roberto, and they are millimeters away from latching onto this Varane header. Really do feel like he's just cursed at this point. But once the goals start flowing, when will they stop? He's had a good game.
Ronaldo stepping to the spot. 1 goal on the season. Roberto in his way.
It's
he denies. The rebound buried though. So from the run of play off the rebound, the gorilla finally off the back of Cristiano Ronaldo.
So many chances in this one. He's had a solid performance here, Ronaldo. The first one, it wasn't angled that well. Roberto, who's been brilliant today for Malaga, gets a touch, but it's not enough to really push it away from the danger zone, and it's the parry That gives Ronaldo that second chance at it. It's been so close. It was his header that set up the first goal from Benzema. Another header that was wonderfully saved by Roberto, and the duel between these two continued. It wasn't the kind of penalty you expect from Ronaldo, at least not with the placement. And then the second effort is Roberto struggling to get back up. It's a rather easy finish.
Malaga have fought back twice. Can they do it a third time? Rosales for Roland. In for Rosales. He's got a cannon. Goes across. Boston could not get there. Tried to play provider. And Real Madrid dodges a bullet.
I thought he maybe stuck in between two minds. That first touch, a turn around and get setting up the first goal with his lovely crossing.
Gifted right back in for Vasquez. Across for Ronaldo, but Lucas Vasquez was offside. Could have been back-to-back braces for Cristiano, but no.
Let's see, was he? Oh, he's in. Looked to be just in line with Pes, the final man back for Malaga.
And again, it doesn't matter. Real Madrid will cut into the lead of Barcelona. It's down to 7. Real Madrid 3, Malaga 2.
In the end, a hard-fought victory for Real Madrid, and Malaga deserve all the credit. Michel with a brave approach and the way he lined up this team and the way he kept them attacking.